My internet keeps cutting out here at the hotel, so I'm switching back and forth between my phone and my iPad.
Okay, okay. Could you silence, please? I just turned the recorder on, okay? All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is Pamela Marie Edmunds. And believe it or not, this is Love Never Dies. And I need to laugh because we've had some game playing going on tonight. But we still have 2, 4, 6, 7 people who were present, who've hung out for the past half hour. I appreciate it. And tonight is Messages of Love from Heaven. I darn sure hope that it's going to be some good messages because it's been an interesting half hour here. And you never, ever know when things can happen. And I want to welcome someone who's just popping in. I'm glad you found your way. And if you could just, just hit record, okay? And if you, I'm going to mute you. So any sounds in the background don't interfere. I am Pamela Marie Edmunds. I am your host here every week on Love Never Dies radio show, broadcasting from Sedona, Arizona. And I do want to say my air conditioner is on. It has warmed up, and it's a comfortable warm up as long as it doesn't start getting higher and higher like it will get later on, as a couple of my other Arizonans know full well. But anyway, I hope you all have got some nice weather wherever you're at. So tonight I'm going to be brief. First off, I'm going to double check all my numbers and my Zoom stuff so that we don't fall into whatever we fell into tonight, okay? And so double check. I may be changing it, but I'm going to do it easily. You know, I'm going to do it as that cut and paste link. I think that's the easiest way. And I think that's a piece of what this is all about. Just having one link that you click on and you automatically get into the Zoom room. So anyway, but I want to let people know, future reference, this show is listed on my website, and I will make sure I've updated whatever information there. Looks like I've got a project after the show, but that's fine. It's all for the best. It's all for the best. And I am a medium. I do offer private sessions. All of that is listed on my website, PamelaMarieEdmunds.com. I also am a teacher of mediumship development, and we'll be doing some changes around that. So please keep an eye on what posts I put out for those of you who are Facebook people. I am going to be changed it, not quite sure, still figuring it out. But welcome and thank you. I apologize. Big hugs to everyone. So tonight I am going to do Messages of Love from Heaven. Free messages. And what I want to say to all of you is, if any of you after today, between today and next week, decide you'd like a personal reading, okay? Regularly, I do an hour mediumship for $125. I will do an hour for $100, okay? That's a good deal. And for you to let me know, okay, that you want to get credit for the special, okay? And I want to say someone did just book an appointment with me yesterday and today. If she wants me to change the price, I'll honor that. That's up to her, okay? Because I know she hasn't made her payment yet. But, and normally, I do half hour for $75. I'll do a half hour for $50. That's only fair. And I'm talking specifically mediumship, but let's include a few more. I also do something called a life path reading. It's me working with my intuition, my psychic abilities, and more or less about what's going on in your life, in past, present, and future. I'll do the same price on that. So it's currently $125 for an hour, and I believe 65 for a half. I'm going to do 100 for an hour and 50 for a half. That's my gift for those of you who hung around. All right. Okay. But send me a message. Let me know you're interested. I do also have a special on there for channeling. I don't know that too many of you interested in channeling. That's up to you people, okay? There's already a special on there, and I believe the price is fairly similar. I have to double check right now. My head's spinning a little bit because I'm getting ready here to work with spirits. So let me know. And my email address is pamelaedmunds@earthlink.net. That is also on my website. On my website, you can also go to the contact me page, which is just under the home page. There's a drop down bar, and right there where it's the contact me, about me, and testimonials. So anyway, I think that's enough for commercials, okay? All right, and I have a wonderful smile that I'm drawn to. You're wearing a sweatshirt, and it's a gray sweatshirt. It says foot something, got a big smile. May I start with you? Can you, let's unmute you. I think I've seen you before, but I'm not familiar. Are you Mary?
Yes.
You're you're part of the, okay, you're part of the girls. Okay. Your
Yes.
smile, it's just infectious. I need to say that. And maybe because I'm trying to make fun of all that happened, and even though it was a challenge today. So may I bring you a message? I know you've been here before, and you know how I work, okay?
Yeah.
First, I want to say, I feel like there's a man behind you, and he's literally standing behind you with his hands on your shoulders like this, okay?
Yes.
And when I get that, it's like he was a strong support for you growing up, okay?
Yes.
I feel like he could be a tough egg to be around at times, but most of the time he was a sweetheart, all right?
Yes.
Most of the time he was a sweetheart. You have to kind of use your intuition, your gut feeling, to kind of get that sense of what's he going to be like tonight? What's he going to be like tonight, okay?
Yes.
I do want to say, as I'm talking about him, I want to take my glasses off, and I feel like I'm looking at a set of glasses, different shape, different style, different material too, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't like putting them on.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. And he didn't like taking the trash out.
Yes.
Somebody used to give him that job of putting the trash out. Okay.
Yes.
He preferred to just sit in front of, I want to call it the boob tube, and relax for his evening. Okay.
Yeah.
Possibly with some sort of alcoholic beverage. Not always. And I don't feel like he overdid himself either. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right. It's almost like he had limits. Okay. I like this guy because he had a big heart for everybody else. Okay. And this
Yes.
is something that you inherited. Because I do feel I feel like I'm with somebody who would have been fatherly to you. He could be the father. It's possible. All right.
Yes.
I feel like he wants to apologize to you.
Okay.
He caused hurt to you over the years that
Yes.
kept digging at you. And it was his responsibility to say he was sorry, but those weren't words he was able to manifest. Are you understanding that?
Absolutely.
Now that this man is in the light, he's looking at his life. Kind of like they call it a life review, all right? But he's looking at, who did I hurt? And how can I be of help to them now? All right?
Yes.
And he says, please forgive me. And he understands if you don't. But he says, right now you're having some financial difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, he was good with numbers.
Yes.
I mean, running the numbers. What I'd like to say is you need to run the numbers and see that you have more financial support than you think you do. Okay? Run
Yes.
the numbers with him. Sit down, get kind of meditative, do a little prayer, call him in. All right? Have
Yeah.
your checkbook, whatever you need in front of you. Because right now it is causing you some major anxiety is what I want to say. All right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And he says there's some things you can flip-flop. You just don't see it yet. Okay?
Okay.
He's giving you a big hug. And for some reason, he wants to hand you a red rose. Roses, I feel, is something you're fond of.
Yes.
But I also feel this is part of his, I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're very welcome. He's got a lot of love for you, hon. He always did. He just didn't always know how to show it.
Okay.
All right? I
Thank
feel like he had a tough childhood himself.
He
Okay?
did.
All right? And want to thank him for coming in. And I want you to stick around. There might be something else you might hear for somebody else that can help you with this. Give you
Okay.
some, that can give you some more message work here, okay?
Yes.
I've got, do I still have one Kathy now? I've got Kathy Boston, she's in the middle. She's Kathy's bad decision. I don't know where that came from, but from what I know of, I don't know of her doing bad decisions. But anyway, no, I'm trying to unmute you. Maybe you need to do it on your side. Okay, speak.
The name
Yes.
of my iPad resulted in my spur of the moment decision to buy a new one.
Okay. All right. I've read for you before.
Yes.
So I need to acknowledge that. And I know you have a female in spirit of the next generation down below you. I just remember that, okay? And I want to say she had a heart of gold. She just didn't always have, wasn't always capable of saying that or fully expressing that to you. Do you comprehend me?
Yes.
Okay. And what I want to say is she was a major teacher for you in this life.
Yes.
All right. You wouldn't be doing the work you're doing now if she hadn't been part of your life. Okay? For you to think about that, all right? She loves you dearly and she wants to tell you that right now. She says that she was hurting a lot. Do you understand her hurting a lot while she was here?
Yes.
Okay. And through the hurt, she couldn't express not just words, but her feelings. It's like everything was all kind of tangled up, kind of like a web.
Yes.
And okay, I need to use the word mom. I feel like whether you are mom or she saw you as mom, she says, Mom, I owe you an apology too. Okay. I was not able to let you know how special you were to me. And that you need to hear that right now because you're getting, I need to say, kicked in the butt by a few people that should not be doing that. Are you following the words of this?
Yes.
She says, you were the very best mother figure that I could have ever had. And she says, I haven't said this to you, but I just know now is the time I need to say it. All right. I love you dearly. And she gave you a, I'm going to say, an odd positioned hug. Do you understand that?
Yes.
It's not a traditional hug. It's an odd position. And part of it's because she's having difficulty acknowledging her feelings, but she's also physically having challenges in putting her body in the right positions. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And this makes sense. You were her teddy bear.
Yeah.
Okay. She says, picture what a teddy bear means to you. This is what you meant to me. All right. Their birthday coming up? Whose birthday?
Oh, yes, yes, there is one at the end of the month, my niece.
Well, she wants to say happy birthday, but for some reason, she wants to direct it to you. You are doing some major changes inside of you, and it's like it's a birthday. All right? You're evolving, you're shifting, you're changing. She wants to put all kinds of candles on that cake for you to honor the special person that you are. And as I'm talking, this is coming from her. Apparently on the other side, she's now able to express her feelings, but I'm feeling very teary. And it's like, I'm not shedding tears, but I feel the energy in the corner of my eyes. Okay. She says, Mom, speak up. Don't let anybody, I don't swear, but got an S word ending in a T. Don't let anybody on you. You deserve better. And you gave me the very best of a life that I could have had by anyone. It's like you were special. You were very special. And we were divinely put together. I could go on with you, Kathy. She's a gem. And you were her angel, not just her teddy bear, her angel. Okay. And I'm going to leave you right there. All right. She couldn't, just real quick, she couldn't write very well, could she?
No, that would be my daughter, and she was physically and medically handicapped. And she was unable to write without assistance. She couldn't talk, and she had a lot of difficulty moving.
All of this stuff got bottled up inside her. She was still feeling things. She was still acknowledging what was going on, but she didn't have a way to express it. Now she's in the physical. Now she's out of the physical body. She's in the spirit realm. And all of those issues are gone. She's like a normal person, and therefore able to express what she has wanted to say to you for a long time. I'm going to leave you right there with lots of love from her. Okay, and one of her hugs that you remember, that was the best that she could do when she was here in the physical. But she says, no, I'm making up for it. Okay, you do hear her talking to you at times, sweetheart. And you question it. All right. I'm going to leave you lots of love. All right. Okay. All right. Awesome. That was powerful. Thank you. Thank you. What is her name, Kathy?
Amber.
Amber. That's pretty. Amber. Well, an interesting piece of amber forms from years and years of being created. Okay. I don't know the full thing, but it's like kind of like a diamond is created over years and years. So yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you, sweetie. I hope you can stick around and listen. That was powerful. Thank you for let me do that. You knew there was something important. June, may I work with you, dear?
Hello.
Hi. I know there's a lot of loved ones on the other side. For some reason, I feel like there's a party going on. Okay. And that was a big deal for your family to have get-togethers, to have parties, to show the love for one another, you know?
Yes.
You and your siblings were always there for one another, just as your parents were always there for each one of you when they could be. And that was as much as they were both right on, okay?
Mhm.
For some reason, you're going through some sort of transition inside of yourself, some sort of a, what's the word? Not transition, transformation is the word I'm looking for, okay? And what I'm feeling, it's in regards to some of the wonderful gifts you have received over the years through family, through loved ones, and how blessed that you truly are, okay? I have Mom coming up, and I know looking at her, she almost feels like she's kind of quiet. But you know what? When she spoke, she usually had some things that were pretty weighty to say.
Mhm.
All right. Just
Yes,
like
she
your
did.
father. Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. And you remember those times.
Mhm.
Okay. And how important they are. And what I want to say is they are both here, hand in hand, very much like they were here in the physical plane. And I need to say I've seen their pictures, so to give details other than some inner details, wouldn't be a what's the word I'm trying to say? Wouldn't be a test for me, okay? You see and hear them on a regular basis of lately. And what I need to say is, they know you're having some challenges around you right now. And their reason for being is the same reasons they were there when you were little. Okay? They love you. They support you. And they want the best for you. Right? Somebody's birthday just passed. Is that Mom's?
Dad's.
I knew one of them just recently.
Yep.
And I'm feeling like there was some sort of celebration, even small, here for him, okay? And what I want to say, they were both present, along with the other missing links, I'm going to call it, from the family, okay? And they won't miss them. They still won't miss these parties, these get-togethers, because what are they about? They're all about love.
Mhm.
They're all about love. So keep up the good work you're doing and stay out of other people's stuff. Does that make sense? Don't let somebody else pull you into their dramas.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's a couple people around you that can try to do that with you. Okay? And no. So I'm leaving you with big hugs. There used to be a group hug, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling like they're doing what they can in regards to a group hug from those from the other side, okay? And that's the best way I can say. Yes, there's a few physical people missing there, but you can kind of visualize and sense their energy and bring them in, okay? So I'm going to leave you with tremendous love from them, all right? Tremendous love. Okay, we have 3 sisters here tonight. We have Terry and Sherry. Would love the colors you ladies are wearing tonight. And then we have Mary down here. Mary's iPad, right? Am I in the right places? Yep. Wow. Where am I going, guys? I want to mute Terry and Sherry if it'll let me. If it doesn't let me, I'm going to have to ask the 2 of you to do it. It's not letting me. Mary, it's not letting me on wait a minute, maybe it's the, okay, I got Mary on, all right, okay. All right, let's see, okay, Terry and Sherry, say hello. You just got muted again. Okay, Can I hear you speak? Make sure it's opened.
You got muted again.
Unmute. Okay. How's that?
Yes, I hear you. Okay,
Hey. Hello.
yes, awesome. And then Mary, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Hello.
Awesome. Okay, welcome. I'm gonna, for some reason, I'm supposed to do, okay. I know both your parents are on the other side. Okay, that I know just from knowledge, okay? What I want to say is all three of you have took on a lot of mom's attributes, okay? Does that make sense? All the three of you.
Yes.
It's almost like she was a clone of her. Or you guys were the clone. May I put it that way? I think that's the right way to put it. Why am I saying there was some difficulty in expressing feelings? Is this making any sense here? Okay,
Yes. She did. Yes.
okay. And this is something that it's got carried through the years, all right? So now as adults, the three of you are learning something that most people learn as a youngster, but it's now it's time, all right? And all three of you have got how do I want to word this? Been given a few challenging experiences in that, okay? Sherry for one, all right? Terry, you've had some major experiences with that. And I'm talking loss and grief, okay? And I also feel you too, Mary, in your own way, all right? This woman, sounds to me like it's apology time here. She's apologizing that she was not able to teach this to you, okay? I'm feeling like she had some sort of experiences that shut her down. That make any sense to anybody? All right. She got afraid of feelings. Okay. So she shut them away and did whatever she could so she didn't feel them. All right. And of course, what ended up happening, she ended up taking him back to heaven, the spirit world. Okay. All right. She says she doesn't want that to happen for you three. Okay. She wants the three of you to find whatever tools that you can to help you get through the reality of feelings. Okay. I hope I'm making sense to everybody. Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like she gave you a lot, pretty much everything else that you really needed, but this is one area where she feels like she slacked off. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I need to say, I feel like Dad wasn't any help in this area either. All right. Dad was easy. Dad could easily ignore things for some reason. Am I making any sense here? Still? Tell me if I'm still on the right page here. I'm
Yeah.
getting nods from a couple and okay. All right. Okay. Mom is apologizing for this, but she wants to say she wants to help you all, especially Sherry, who's going through the toughest time right now. And
Try a little harder, Pamela.
pardon?
She needs to try a little harder.
Well,
Like
she says, look at all the gifts that you found since he's been gone. I mean, even being open to what's happening here right now. Okay. You weren't open to this before. You didn't want to hear any of this before.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Mhm.
And now you're a part of it. You're part of the belief that she can communicate to you. Your husband can communicate to you. All of June's loved ones can communicate to her. Whomever I had with this wonderful lady on the iPhone here with had the big smile, that she could communicate to her. You weren't open to that. You have opened your heart in ways that it was closed. And she's so grateful to see that. She says, yes, your heart has been broken. He is there with you more times than I can tell you he is. And he loves you more than when he left now, because of all the wonderful things you're doing for yourself. Okay,
Mhm.
right? And I hope that makes some sense for you. Mary's iPad. How are you this evening, dear? Is this all making sense to you too?
Mhm. Yeah.
And unfortunately, many of us have picked up habits so that we don't feel. And that's where I want to say is this is what she is apologizing to you for. Okay. Okay. It's almost like we were talking about a teddy bear earlier. Teddy bear came up. All right. I've lost track where it was, but that's okay because I don't choose to remember everybody's message. All right. But what I want to say is she wasn't necessarily the teddy bear when we needed to talk about emotions, feelings, and being afraid. Some reason there was some areas in your life where you were afraid and mom could have comforted you, but she couldn't deal with the feelings. Right? Okay. Well, and welcome back, Kathy. So I'm gonna leave that. I think that's a pretty hefty chunk for Terry, Sherry, and Mary. Okay. And what I want to say, I'm feeling like is mom's encouraging for the three of you to talk about this and to get some of those experiences spoken that you remember that were highlights of not feeling. Okay. She loves you, the three of you. Matter of fact, there's somebody else missing, right?
Mhm.
Okay. For some reason I feel I want to share this topic with this other individual too. Why am I getting two people? Is there two others?
No.
Or is there a partner that somebody might share this with? Okay. Okay. All right. But I'm going to leave that this needs to be talked about. And mom will be there listening and helping. Okay.
Okay.
And I want to thank you all. Did she leave a ring behind her, somebody? Who's got a ring?
I have her wedding ring.
Okay.
I have her cocktail ring.
Okay. See, everybody's got something, right? Mary, you got something?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I have a cocktail ring, yeah.
Okay. What I want to say is for the three of you is to pick it up, hold it, and do something called psychometry. You've heard me talk about this before. If she wore those objects, her soul, her energy's on that ring. It's part of the soul energy now of those rings. Yes, your energy's now with it. But my point being is it's a great way for you to connect to mom's energy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And big hugs to mom. She was a good hugger, but it just always didn't always come when it was needed. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. All right. So you're welcome. And now who have I got left? I've got Judy. Is Judy the last person? Yes. Judy, let's unmute you, sweetheart. Okay. There we go.
I'm the stepchild, yeah. I know.
Okay, some powerful messages tonight that were meant to be. That's why everybody stuck around. They knew there was something important.
It's been wonderful.
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody who's coming forward. Now, your mom is on the other side, correct, Judy?
Oh, yes.
And she's been there for a while, right?
Yes. Oh, wow.
Okay. May I say you've had to resolve some issues with her since she's passed?
Without going too in depth, just her passing, I did
Okay.
not want her to leave. So
Okay, okay. Where are we going? The two of you had a very strong bond though, didn't you? And it was almost like when she passed, there was a very uncomfortable separation that had to occur. And what I'm feeling like is kind of like there was a very strong cord between you that had to be severed.
I tried to keep her here. Yeah.
Right, okay. You're a lot like her,
Mhm.
although your sister's more like her. Okay?
Mhm.
And I need to say, I feel like part of your sister having been sick, this is common knowledge, so I'm not being tested, I already know this,
Mhm.
is that she wants to be with mom. She misses being with your mother. Do you understand that?
That quite possibly is what she's going through right now. She has not shared that with me, but I know.
On a can we say subconscious
Sure.
level? All right, okay. And is there a third female to this? There's you, your sister, and mom. Is there another person that was a part of this initial group originally?
Not another female, other than, her
A sibling or a sister? There's somebody else who I want to say is part of this close-knit group.
sister-in-laws.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and one in particular, yes.
Okay, all right. Some reason I'm feeling like there used to be a lot of humor around the home.
Yes.
Growing up.
Yes.
And people were playful,
Mhm.
and gaming, not necessarily with like Monopoly or something, but games with in other ways.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but I'm talking childhood games, or I'm talking head games, that all this kinds of stuff, but in a positive, loving way. Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, all right. And there's some pets throughout the years at home,
Oh,
right?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Because I'm taking my hand, it's like I'm stroking the back of a dog
For
or the
many,
back of a cat.
well, Boo's probably right in your lap right now, but yeah.
Boo, right here, yeah, Boo in the back picture. Well, just let you know, Sylvester's right behind this corner of this computer here, sitting right there at his kitty bed. And there's a lot of wonderful memories there.
Yes.
A lot of wonderful memories.
Yes,
And mom is saying you do have times that you're feeling kind of lonely and you're missing some of the old days. She says, well, think of bring those memories in, bring those loving memories in, and for you to share them with your sister too. For your sister to bring them in when she's having a difficult time.
Right.
Hey, do you remember when this? Do you remember that? And oh, gee, you were so funny doing this.
Yeah.
Okay. Dress up time. Was there a period for dress up time?
Well, I hope you mean when we were children.
I'm feeling like it's like, how a little girl puts on mommy's high heels.
Yes.
Okay. And one of mommy's dresses or mommy's hat, something to look grown up.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's fun. It's playful. So So mother is around wanting to nudge you to bring those memories into your life when you're having a tough time, because you have come off a bit of a tough time here again.
Yeah,
Okay. And your sister goes up and down with her stuff too.
perfect. Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
All right. And I do want to say with your sister, there is some sort of depression that's going on that possibly be
Understandably,
looked at.
yes, yes.
Possibly needs to be looked at. So
Yeah.
anyway.
And I did ask her if she would like to speak with someone, and she said yes, but it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay, okay. So I want that's the message from mom, all right? And for some reason, she wants to dress up in her Sunday best. Did you guys all dress up for
Yes,
Sunday?
we did, definitely, our little white gloves and our little purses. Yes, ma'am, we did.
Patent leather that you would shine with Vaseline. Did you do that too? Oh gosh. Okay. And the little matching jacket with the hat, the coat. It's like, and they got, of course, they got handed down as each one of you grew out of them. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
Yeah.
everybody looked wonderful as they went off.
And shiny, and yes, we did, yes. Mhm.
Awesome. And I'm going to
And
leave
those
you
are
with
some
this.
stories I'd like to tell you, privately, sometimes, just
Okay.
to have your repertoire.
Okay. Well, for some reason, I'm feeling like it would be a good thing for you to do some writing of that stuff.
Oh.
Woohoo, listen, look at her face. Why
Writing
not?
has been coming up for me lately, so you are right on, right
Well,
on.
why not write about the joy, the happy times, the fun times? So I want to thank her for coming in, and thank your sister's essence for being here, even though she's still here in the physical. Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, mom, all right. She's one of those who would you put lipstick on, and then she went and kissed you, she'd leave you a lipstick.
Exactly.
A love kiss here, all right? A lipstick. It's a love here on the cheeks. So anyway, but awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, ladies, did everybody get something? I know a couple people came and gone. All right. I do want to say again that I will be honoring a special for all of you who hung around. And actually, this is being recorded, so I guess it's going to be posted. So from today is the 5th. For a yes. Between now and next week's show, I'm offering the special instead of 125 for an hour session, depending upon what reading you want, life path reading or a mediumship reading with loved ones, or the half hour, which is normally, I believe, 65. Yes, 65, and it's down. I'm dropping it down to 50. So anyway, so let me know that. Would love to be of service to you. So any comments or questions here before we close? Is everybody feel better after all?
Anything from
What's going on?
Anything from Boo tonight? Any?
Boo's watching out for you, sweetheart.
yeah.
He always is.
And I think he likes you too.
And I'm feeling like when I said that, I feel like his tail's wagging.
Sure.
He's happy. He's happy being your protector and your watchdog. Okay.
Yeah.
And for everybody, that's Boo and back here. And you said Boo, you adopted on Halloween or thereabouts. That's where the name came from.
Right. He knocked on my back door as a tiny puppy. On Halloween. Right. Well, not on Halloween.
Close to.
They had estimated he was born about the end of October, so I said, okay, October 31st, then we'll go.
Awesome.
So he was named Boo. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything they want to share here? Did everybody? I'm glad you stuck
A
around.
lot of energy in the room. A lot
Yeah.
of
Oh, we built it up and I didn't know what to do with it. So anyway, but I want to thank you all for being here. And real quick, next week, I've got something interesting. If anybody wants to join, this show will be, I've got a gentleman who's going to be on. His name is Joe Giaquinto. He's a psychic medium and a paranormal investigator.
Oh, I like it.
So he's got a heart like a medium, but he brings that heart into his paranormal investigations, which is a little different than normally having a paranormal person. He's got some recordings of EVPs. Has anybody ever heard? EVP is an electronic voice phenomena. It is, you've got to really kind of listen to it to hear the words, but it's communication from the other side, and it often will come on some sort of electronic device, a digital recorder, an old-fashioned tape recorder. It can be received on computers, and he's got other things in regards to all of that. And the show is going to be How I Talk to Spirit. Okay, so that's in next week. And then the week after that, for those of you who know that Pamela does do some channeling work, if you ever want to check that out, I got a nudge to do this. It's called Meet My Guide and Teacher, Arthur. And so I will talk about my experience with Arthur and how he's shown up and who Arthur really is. He's well known in the past, but also do some messages with him so you can experience that. So anyway, let's see what else. And my event that was meant to happen yesterday was a what was it? Oh, it was Channel Messages for You. That is being rescheduled to the 1st of June. And that's going to be working with several channel beings, Mother Mary, often love and children and all that, Archangel Michael, and some star beings, Pleiadians. So it's going to be an interesting night. If you're interested, please sign up for that. It fell apart last night at the last minute, but anyway, it wasn't meant to be. So lots of love to all of you. And remember, this is a trying time. People are learning a lot about themselves, about their loved ones. People are joining together with people that haven't been together for a long time. They're separating from people. We're learning prayer, how important prayer is, quiet time, but also that it's a time of change. And it's all good. We just need to realize that. We need to realize that. So thank you all, you diehards, for sticking around. And I'm grateful that Spirit was able to come through and give everybody some powerful messages, and that I was able to connect with those messages. And take care, and hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you.
bless everybody. Bye for now. And I am going to straighten out whatever I messed up.
Uh,
Good night.
we don't
Thank
blame